死んでいる。
My name is Russell Yu from grade 11 ICTC. The topic for today is about TME and OHS. TME means tools, materials, and equipment. A tool is any physical item that can be used to achieve a goal, especially if the item is not consumed in particular fields or activities may have different designations such as instrument, utensil, implement, machine. Three examples of tools. Screwdriver. Screwdriver is a tool, manual or powered, for screwing and unscrewing screw. There are two types of screw, standard and Phillips. Soldering pump or soldering sanger. A desoldering pump, colloquially known as a solder sucker, is a manually operated device which is used to remove solder from a printed circuit board. Wire stripper. A wire stripper is a small, handheld device used to strip the electrical insulation from electric wires. Materials. Materials are inputs to production or manufacturing process. They may either be raw material, that is unprocessed or processed before being used in more advanced production processes, either by distillation or synthesis. Three examples of materials. Outlet. An electrical outlet or receptacle is a socket that connects an electrical device to an electricity supply. Splitter. A splitter is a device used to split a cable signal. The signal must be sent to two or more devices. Service technicians might install splitters if they activate additional outlets within your home. Raceway. Cable raceway helps organize exposed cables and wires running on your ceiling and walls. Equipment. The set of things that you need for a particular purpose. Samples of equipment. Mounted head flashlight. A flashlight is a portable handheld electric light. The source of the light is usually an incandescent light bulb or light-emitting diode. Soldering iron. A soldering iron is a hand tool used in soldering. It supplies heat to melt solder so that it can flow into the joint between two workpieces. Soldering iron is composed of a heated metal tip and an insulated handle. Computer. Computer is a device that accepts information and manipulates it for some sequence of instructions on how the data is to be processed. IOS. IOS means input and output and storage. Input unit sends things to the computer, such as data. Output unit presents things such as information. Storage. Storage unit is what allows a computer to remember data and information. Examples of input devices. Keyboard. One of the most common input devices is the keyboard, used to enter text. A mouse is a pointing device that detects two-dimensional motion relative to a surface. This motion is typically translated into motion of a pointer on a display, which allows for the fine control of a graphical user interface. Scanner. Scanner is a digital input device that is used to scan hard copy images, printed text, and objects and then convert it to digital format. Examples of output devices. Monitor. A monitor takes data from a computer and presents it visually. Printer. A computer sends data to a printer, which is then output by printing data onto paper or into a three-dimensional item. Phones. A computer sends data that is output to headphones in the form of sound. Three examples of storage devices. Drive. It stores files for the operating system and software programs, as well as user documents such as photographs, text file, video, and audio. USB flash drive. The USB flash drive is a flash memory data storage device that incorporates an integrated USB interface. SSD or solid state drive. Solid state drives are non-volatile storage device capable of holding large amount of data.